The locals may know this, but if I show you video of fans from two different teams that have the same school colors, how do you know who's cheering for which team? Actually, sometimes I cannot tell either, so that makes two of us. Lyman versus Southeast in the 2A state championship game. First quarter, Lyman wearing the white. Rachel Harris says, blue is my color. She said a lot with that long ball, and she has her team on the board first, up 3-0. The Lady Eagles were taking the battle to the opposition. Lindy Blumel squeezes through the blue and gets the bucket to add on. That would push the advantage up to 5-zip. These girls learned some things in the past few years playing at the 3A level, and this year they've been showing 2A what it was all about. McCaslin Bradshaw gets a few friendly bounces and the drop to show that her squad meant business, up 7-2 at this point. Southeast, though, was able to hold their ground and stand up to the opposition. Laurel Luke with the offensive rebound, putback, and the foul. No good on the extra try, but no big deal. It's early. Her girls trail 7-4. The main scoring threat for the Lady Cyclones got her points in, just not in the way most would expect. Danny McManaman had a 10-point game, but that was her only field goal. Everything else came from the charity stripe. This would put her team down 7-6. Lyman was winning the one-on-one battles up close to the hoop. Bailey Gross will provide another example to move the score up to 9-6 after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, neither team shot all that well in this game, but the Lady Eagles did have a little bit better rate of success. Of course, open layups like this one help. Blumel did the honors to make this an 11-8 contest. For a while, they were getting their shots to go. Here's Ann Wingleth, University of Utah bound on a track scholarship, but she can play ball as well. That would keep her squad out in front 15-12. Southeast knew they were going to have to scrap for points in this game if they wanted to complete their undefeated season. Hannah Gross was in the right place at the right time to collect the miss and score two. That would keep the score close. Her girls trail 17-16. Lyman was doing a better job hustling. Good save by Harris, and then Jody Yagi will drain a 15-foot jumper. They worked on that in practice. 19-16 is the score now. We have a few seconds left before the break, and that was plenty of time. Harris from the baseline, swish at the buzzer. The Lady Eagles were soaring with the momentum, up 21-17 going into the locker room. Third quarter, the Lady Cyclones were starting to collect their second wind. This is usually when they make their big moves. Jessica Lassard lets herself in the back door and helps herself to 2 points. They would eventually tie the score up at 23 points apiece. So we have a new game going on. Peyton Limoges has no problem with that, and she will score quickly off the inbounds and put Lyman up temporarily, 25-23. Rebounds were dead even in the game. It was just a matter of which team could do something once they got the ball. Pragnell will snatch it away and score with no one in front of her, and things are knotted up again, this time at 25-all. Southeast had the momentum going in their favor for a while. Lassard will stop, pop, and hit from roughly 10 feet, and for the first time in this game, her team has the lead. It's a 27-25 ball game. But they did not have it for long. Momentum can shift almost as fast as a heartbeat. Wingleth is going to take it back with a jumper of her own, and we are right back where we started. Now it's 27-27. Things were getting interesting with the pendulum swinging back and forth. Emily Buchanan's aim was just a little bit off, but she got another opportunity and corrected it. The stage was set for an interesting fourth quarter, with the Lady Cyclones taking the lead 29-27. Fourth quarter, it was anyone's ball game. Southeast was trying to throw the ball away off a Lyman defender, but Wingleth had other ideas. She treated this fast break drive and lay-in like it was an early season track meet. Things are even again, this time at 29. This game had reached a point that whichever team would make a big shot was going to take control. Yagi was open for the Lady Eagles. Now is as good a time as any, and she would cash in 3 big ones. That would break the tie and put her girls ahead 32-29. The opposition needed to answer with something. Buchanan would step on the line, so this is going in as a very long 2. There's still some time, so no big worries. It was better than nothing. The Lady Cyclones are down 34-33. Lyman needed a new plan of attack, and they had one. Attack and deceive. Harris draws the defense to her, then kicks the ball out to Bradshaw, and the plan worked. The tension was starting to build. The score is now 36-33. Both teams were pretty well matched. It was just a question of which one was going to make a few more plays down the stretch. Bradshaw was not going to be denied on this play, and now the Lady Eagles have a 5-point cushion with about 1:45 to go. It's 38-33. But the wind has not yet been knocked out of Southeast. This time Buchanan would pay attention to where the line was and connects for 3. They are still trailing 38-36, but the Lady Cyclones never scored again after that, and there's still 1:35 left on the clock. The inevitable happened from there. It was just a matter of free throws, and the lead would become insurmountable. Lyman would beat the seemingly unbeatable and win their first state title in 20 years. Final score, 42-36. The Lady Eagles would finish the season with a record of 21-5.